Hello, welcome to KAFNATED, a voyage through everyday consciousness and via sounds that gently massage your brain. That's what I like to say. Today we have a special edition of KAFNATED. I want to call it KAFNATED Talks. And I have a special guest with me today who probably is more caffeinated than I am, considering the amount of work she does. But before I introduce her to you people, I would like to play a track as a dedication to my special guest.
When I'm out there dancing on the floor, darling, and I feel like I need some more, darling, and I feel your body close to mine, and I know my love, it's about that time. Make me feel mighty real. Make me feel mighty real. You make me feel mighty real. You make me feel mighty real. When we get home, darling, and it's nice and dark and the music's in the air, I'm still real hot and you kiss me alive. Feels real good.
right, that was You Make Me Feel Mighty Real by Moses Sumney, Lyra Pramuk, and Sam Smith. And now I wanted to dedicate this song to my special guest who I have here with me at the Boat Pod today. It is Kat, also known as Faded Society. Woo!
Thank you for having me. I've been thinking about this. We do a lot of things together, but we've actually never been on radio together, I don't think.
No, I don't think we have. Yeah, there's no like documentation of us and our mad processes that way.
Coming up here, I was like, KAFN's got a really cool radio voice. I'm like, how am I going to tone it down and match him? You're so sophisticated on radio.
No, I think you're doing a wonderful job already. But yeah, so the reason why I chose this song in particular is because, apart from the sexy things mentioned in the song, the crux of the song is actually about this person singing and saying that you validating me is affirming me in my identity and my personality. And that's how I feel towards you, because you have been such a strong supporter of everything I do. I mean, I started getting into DJing because you gave me a platform. You created that platform, and you trusted me with it. And here I am today at the Boat Pod. So you make me feel mighty real.
Stop, you're gonna make me cry. Stop. It's been a journey for the both of us, you know?
Absolutely. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I just want to properly introduce you. So Kat, also known as Faded Society, is a genre fluid DJ, event producer, designer, marketing educator, and multi-hyphenated creative, I would say. She's also the face behind the Faded community, back-to-back DJ battles, and a host of other Faded branded projects, which we will touch on a bit later. She's a genre fluid DJ who never sticks to the rules of the rave, so featuring anything from rap to funk, melodic vocals to edgy bass lines to downright filthy techno. You put like a stanky bass line and Kat is there with a tune. She's an amazing DJ, but also she's just an amazing person, and I'm very, 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 very excited for you to be here today.
Thank you. I'm speechless because it's just so many nice words in the one intro. But I'm really excited to be here to, get to know the Boat Pod, get to know Sophie, get to know everything about, the Boat Pod and what you're doing on KAFNATED now.
Yeah, well, KAFNATED has kind of evolved from when I first started it. But you're probably my guinea pig for KAFNATED talks, where I want to bring in people who are doing things that I think are absolutely amazing, which require a lot of caffeine drinking to get through the day.
Do you know what? I actually don't drink coffee.
Really?
Yeah, black tea though.
There's caffeine in there.
There's caffeine in there. But specifically coffee, I actually can't because it gives me heart palpitations.
That's all right. I mean, at the end of the day, the things that you do are caffeine inducing. Yeah, so
it is.
Before we move on, I do want to pay a small tribute to an artist that has recently passed away. She's an Indian playback singer called Asha Bhosle. And she's probably, she passed away on the 12th of April at the age of 93. So she's lived a good life. But I really resonate with a lot of her music because she's the sister of Lata Mangeshkar, who's I don't know if you know anything about Indian music, she's the playback singer. But because she was Lata, her sister was very ambitious, she would kind of take all the best songs in the films, and mostly they would be the heroine or the the lead roles songs, and then Asha would get
relegated
to the vamp or the to the seductress. But because Asha's songs were always in that sort of vampy or seductress vibe, the songs are much better than Lata. So I always kind of there is a sort of queer allegory attached to a lot of the songs that she's produced and sung in many different languages over 8 decades.
Wow, yeah.
So she's produced a lot of music. So I want to play this track to start with. If you are a fan of um, Black Eyed Peas,
Yes.
you would recognize the sample.
Oh, okay.
मुश्किल है प्यारी तेरा सच के जाना ये मेरा दिल यार का दीवाना ये मेरा दिल यार का दीवाना दिल वो चाहे किसी उसे पाए प्यार वो यार के जो नाम पे ही मिट जाए दिल वो चाहे किसी उसे पाए प्यार वो यार के जो नाम पे ही मिट जाए जान के बदले में जान लूं नजराना ये मेरा दिल यार का दीवाना 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 प्यार का परवाना
Right. So that was a little taste of what her music can be like. She's, as I said, like a lot of her music was very the sort of seductress or the vamp. That means that the music was also in that vein. And as a queer person, I like like when you watch a Disney film and you kind of identify with the villain more than the
Yeah.
hero. So I kind of identify with Asha Bhosle for the same reason, and she's absolutely amazing. I just want to play one more song, which is probably one of her last songs that she's made with the Gorillaz on their latest album, Parvat. And the amazing thing about that is that the song actually, she's talking about going away to a land where there's no sadness and only happiness, and it's almost like she had a
Preempted.
premonition,
Yeah.
preempted that she's not going to be there anymore. And it's a beautiful song, but also it's like when we put it in the context of her not being there anymore, it's pretty sad. So this is the Shadowy Light by the Gorillaz featuring Asha Bhosle.
चल मेरे माझी गहरा है पानी मुझे जाना उस पार जहाँ सुख हो ना दुख हो मुझे जाना उस पार जहाँ सुख हो ना दुख हो जहाँ जय हो ना हार हो जहाँ पे मिल जाए सच्चा दिल से प्यार जहाँ पे मिल जाए सच्चा दिल से प्यार
If it's got you trust, what will they promise you when your voice is lost and replaced by the cold machines of madmen and fever dreams, oblivious to the truth of the shadowy light, the shadowy light, shadowy light, the shadowy light.
So that was a little taste of what the song sounds like from on the Gorillaz album, Parvat. And yeah, the album's amazing, but yeah, it's just like I said, she's singing about going away to this land where there's no sadness and only happiness. So it's in that context, it's quite I don't know.
Yeah,
Sad.
it's yeah. What's the word? Enlightening, but it's really cool just to kind of hear amazing generational artists kind of coming together
Yeah.
and creating such contemporary, like beautiful music.
Speaking of creating beautiful music and generational artists coming together, something that you do very well is bringing a lot of people together in a community to produce music. And you've created a brand called the Faded Community. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's involved with it. But before I get there, I just want to ask you what has your journey been that has led you to this so far? Just a quick, brief summary of where you started and how you reached here.
Okay, we're gonna need like 10 hours maybe.
Bullet points.
Bullet points. Okay, so how it led me to here, like most of us, I was an avid raver. This year, actually next month marks my 10 years in London. I am
We need to celebrate.
Yeah, I'm just feeling slightly weird just how time has passed. But anyways, I started off kind of going and discovering a lot of amazing underground, like proper underground warehouses, secret stuff in London when I first arrived. And then really was, immersed into that culture. But I didn't think about being the person to curate the music myself, even though musically I've been so diverse and I have such a wide library of my own for a long time because I just come from like a very musical upbringing. And one day my friend, it's always, this is a story, it's like quite a relatable one, when a friend gets the decks, and then you're like, ooh, what's that shiny button? Can I also have a play at the buttons?
What does this button do?
And and then again, like everyone else, you get addicted. You get addicted to curating that sound. For me, it was always about. So I'm not really like a blender of a DJ. I like to live produce. Like I like to overlay a lot of things, experiment with a lot of things. And that's why I'm quite multi-genre, because it's like I don't want to do what others have already done. Like if I'm going to get into DJing, I kind of want to make my own sound without producing, So yeah, so that's kind of how it started.
And how did that lead to forming a community of like 1,000 people that are like constantly talking to each other on a WhatsApp
Yeah.
chat?
Oh man, it's been a few years of that, but you know, from the love of DJing to the love of throwing parties to throwing enough parties that people want to come back to, then it means creating belonging, like a sense of belonging that I didn't think I could do. And then I did. And then you realize, okay, well, now you've got the place. What is your purpose? You know, how are you, what exactly are you doing this for outside of just having fun? And then, yeah, and I think just for my personality, my life, all my skills, I come from product development, marketing, and all this stuff. And then putting that together, my passion for music, DJing, my passion for community, because, you know, before in high school, my crossroads was, do I go into design and business or do I do social work? And so that was always my passion. But I went for the other side because I was like, I need to make some money to live, right? So now being able to kind of combine that together is a full circle.
Indeed.
So then-
yeah, all roads lead to
To
to the faded community.
yeah, literally. So that's how it all happened in that sense, in a very short answer. And it's 2 years officially as a community and a business helping people. It's time has flown.
Amazing. Before we go more in depth into the community and what it does, would you like to play a song for us?
Yes. So since you dedicated a song to moi, I will dedicate a song to you and also kind of to me. Because this message
Dedicated to us.
to us. Because this message sort of needs to be told sometimes.
Absolutely.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking I couldn't live without you by my side. And after spending nights thinking how you did me wrong, I grew strong and I learned how to get along. Now you're back from outer space, and I find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock or made you leave your key. If I'd have known for a second you'd be back to bother me. Go and go, walk out the door, turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. You're the one who tried to hurt me.
Wow, that really energized me.
Yeah.
And I will survive, indeed. So will you.
Yep, 100%.
We all have to do, and so will the boat pod.
Yes.
So let's talk about the community. So the community largely lives on like a WhatsApp community group chat, and there's about like 5 different channels.
Yeah.
There's a channel for DJs to inquire about like technical stuff. There's a channel for ravers to share events that are happening or the ones that they're going to, or like find people to go with. There is the Music Mondays,
Yeah,
which
Music
you are so
Mondays.
very proud of.
Yeah.
And then
There's Open Decks,
there's Open Decks.
which is like a kind of like a directory
Yeah.
because people are constantly looking for, you know, spaces to play and connect. And then there's a back-to-back DJ battle, which is not so engaged, but people are in there still. So I guess they're interested to know what's happening with that. So we kind of try to share a lot of the content on there. But yeah, that's another beast we can talk about.
Yeah. So the WhatsApp community is basically like every time I open it, there's like 50 messages that I haven't read, and it's quite an engaged community. How did you manage to put that together?
Putting it together. So creating a community was the easy part, but facilitating community, I think that's the part where a lot of people discount because, you know, I hear a lot of brands go, yeah, we're going to make a WhatsApp community, we're going to make a Discord community. And I'm like, okay, cool, absolutely do that. But just so you know, facilitating community is the other kind of fish where you have to engage and you have to kind of encourage people to connect with each other, and you can't just dump information and then go, all right, bye, see you next time. So I think, yeah, that was a lot of hours of grafting, of creating connection, I guess you can say. You know, like for example, Music Mondays is always leading by example. You can't expect people to want to do something or support others if you're not supporting them.
Could you just explain what Music Mondays is?
Yeah, so Music Mondays is every Monday within this community. I encourage all of the artists inside to share their sets or their work in progress, new music, share their new releases, EPs, you know, even singles. And the rest of the week is for the community to go through, flick through, and basically it's kind of like your own discovery channel to listen to people and feedback. So
And it's you giving feedback largely?
it's mainly me in that I do it publicly because it's again leading by example. I literally listen to most of it because when I'm working, there's always music on. And so I go through it for the week, and then I find, you know, listening is the easy part. Finding time to comment back
Yeah, absolutely.
is the hard part.
Yeah, it's not easy at all, is it?
No.
Because you have to do like, you're probably doing 10,000 things, and then on top of that, like go back into the chat and like respond to each person
Respond to
saying,
each person.
and then be like concise but yet insightful, and like, you know, have something
And
like
I hope
valuable to say. I don't know how you do it. It's not very easy to do that.
It's not, you know, it's kind of, it's free A&R, but I think it's really important to be able to do this because, you know, and like I say in the chat all the time, you know, if you listen and you like it, please feed them back, you know, either on the link or in the chat, because every little emoji or every little comment means more to them than you'll ever know.
Absolutely. And all these DJs, they are in a database, right? That you've created?
Yeah, DJs and producers. So yeah, collecting kind of like, just a collection of the creatives who want to know about different things, projects to get involved in, opportunities to apply to. So yeah, we have a faded database of opportunities. That's
So
literally what
in
it's called.
case somebody was interested in joining but isn't sure what they would get out of it, could you like explain what they would get like if they join the database?
Yeah, so I work with a lot of different brands, sometimes brands connected to festivals, sometimes venues connecting to like different events and promoters. And basically having been in that database, you'll hear all about what's coming up that you can kind of apply for to be part of an event or a festival slot, as well as music marketing resources, because that's kind of like my bread and butter is providing a lot of the digital music marketing lessons, services, and resources. And then, yeah, I think a lot of projects I work with, like with Pirate Studios, so-called Faded Jam, where each month we give away, a free access to the studio and kind of like, again, facilitating connection. We call it Faded Jam. It's like kind of like an open jam where we're matchmaking the producers or the DJs who say, oh, I want to play house, like specific house. And then I'm like, okay, so me and the team kind of like bring them together into this one space. They don't know each other. It's bringing strangers together to connect purely on music.
That's absolutely amazing. I mean, I know that you are largely the person behind this, and I always tell people, like, I don't know how she does it. It's not easy. On that note, I'm going to play a song which might be actually relevant to our conversation at the moment.
It's not easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves. When I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold, or something much more colorful like that. It's not easy being green. It seems you blend in with so many other ordinary things, and people tend to pass you over, 'cause you're not standing out like flashy sparkles in the water or stars in the sky. But green is the color of spring, and green can be cool and friendly light, and green can be big like an ocean or important like a mountain or tall like a tree. When green is all there is to be, it could make you wonder why, but why wonder I'm green and not divine. It's beautiful, and I think that's what I want to be.
So you were just listening to "It's Not Easy Being Green" by Sibel. I believe she's a French artist, and yeah, it's just so beautifully produced. It's kind of simple, but like just such high production value on like just clean sounds, and yeah, and then the content of the song also is like quite relevant to what we were talking about. Like, it's not easy being green.
No. But yeah, that track is just so soulful and impactful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Speaking of impact, you've had quite the impact on the underground and electronic music DJ community via a project you do called Back-to-Back DJ Battles. From what I hear, I mean, I've been a few times, but I haven't like attended the whole thing, which I mean, I need to remedy that. But from what I hear, it's a combination of 8 Mile meets Boiler Room. I would describe it as like a rap battle, but in the form of a DJ.
Which is why it's like 8 Mile and Boiler Room had
Yeah.
a baby. This would be it.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So yeah, tell us more about that and like how you came about it and what is the concept and yeah.
Yeah. So it's now evolved so much more than just a DJ battle. I started it 2 years ago. I developed it as kind of like an entertainment night, bringing, again, DJs together. It's a back-to-back, but they're versing each other. But also, when you're back-to-backing, you're fusing and you're working together. But the concept was, what if you play techno and I play UK funky, but we end up on the same decks? How is the fusion of that music going to play out to the audience? And then from an audience perspective, it is interactive and live. So they get to vote who goes to the next round by screaming, which is where the reference of 8 Mile comes in. If you know that movie, it's very raw, it's high energy. They're like in your face because the booth is in the middle, hence Boiler Room 360 setup. So it is high impact, high energy sort of event. And the last 2 years, so we're now going to season 3.
Yeah.
Which is insane. But season 1 was kind of like scoping it out and really building the brand. Season 2 was going towards building an artist development program. So working with a lot of major brands, G-Shock Radio and the G-Shock Casio Group, Noise, Mixcloud, Pirate Studios, everybody has been involved to really allowed me to create an artist development pathway outside of just a competition.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, after 2 seasons, and now we're mid of season 3, we have helped, I think I looked at my stats recently, we helped over 78, 78 DJs.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some of them onto festivals, we've got them into a lot of different pathways. Some of them's got residency, doing a major nightclub. Just so many things that really brings it back to why this is actually working, that I'm actually creating pathways.
Absolutely. What I find very fascinating about it is that it's not just a competition. It's like you've developed a model of working with artists and giving them the information that they need to succeed as artists, as DJs. And you've developed it through trial and process and through your own knowledge and know-how and marketing, etc. And I'm very curious to know what was the process behind that? How did you in terms of how is it impacting the artists at this stage?
So with my background being a product developer, it's a lot of R&D work. And so, for me, being a DJ myself, being in the scene myself, knowing what is exactly that they need and want, and working with the right brands who also align with those values is the most important part. And then developing it now into, this program is, so if you're selected into this competition and program, you get a music marketing workshop, a DJ workshop, a full content day, radio day, and it all kind of, accumulates towards being presented and exposed online through what we call a battleverse, which is a universe of content that really represents who you are, your entire bio, your entire personality. We do proper content skits. We do a lot of things that really provide the exposure that they need as an artist and creating their branding towards, the public.
That's amazing, because that's so much needed. I mean, even though I know all this information myself, but just somebody telling me that in terms of what just giving me bullet points that okay, this is what you need to do is so much more helpful.
It's insane.
And then there's loads of people that actually, because I have a marketing background, so I know how it works, but there's loads of people that don't, and it's high value information for these up and coming artists.
Did you know that basically they get all that for free?
I know,
they apply, it's £15 to apply, but when you get in, you get all of that for free.
And then there when you get stuff for free, people tend to take advantage of it. So I want to touch on some slightly touchy, controversial, if I may say,
Hit
topic.
me.
Are you ready for it?
Go.
So I mean, obviously, like I said, you've worked on this model through a lot of research and development, and you've created this competition, which a DJ competition is not necessarily a novel thing, but what you've done and all the effort you've put into it is very unique. And there have been, from my understanding, there have been a few, for lack of better word, copycat events for you, Kat. I I just wanted to put it on record that like you are the originator of this concept, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And other people have tried to take the concept and run with it, but they've not been very successful. Do you have any comment on that?
Yeah, I reflected on this recently, actually. So my lesson for myself was that and actually Limmy told me this, Limmy and programmer who's actually on the boat pod as well. She said, you just have to stick to your lane, like put your head down, don't react in any negative ways, just stick to your lane and do what you do best. And yeah, she's completely right. Because like, don't get me wrong, when those things happen, especially for the first time, I cried a lot because I think nobody understands how much work is behind the production, behind everything that you see. And most of it is me. And so I kind of let myself go and I cried and I was so upset and I didn't understand why this and that. Then I realized you can't control what you can't control. You can only do what you do best, and you just have to keep showing up, improving what you do, but providing value for what you do and being the best of what you do.
That's very, very good advice, both from you and from Limmy and Programmer. When is the next event?
The next one is in 2 weeks.
What date is it?
On the Friday, 1st of May, Alaska. The event is completely free, but you have to kind of get it through G-Shock Radio, through the free ballot, and it gets packed out. I mean, if you're interested, please look at Instagram, Back to Back DJ Battle, because it's really amazing sort of space to discover talent from the underground up.
Absolutely.
Because
there's some like really talented DJs on it. Like, seriously, they've got skills.
Yeah. So you being in the room is you supporting this grassroots, blossoming into
Absolutely.
something else.
Before I'd like for you to play another track, but before you do that, I just want to say that the fact that if people are copying you, that probably means you're successful.
Oh, well, everyone tells me, it's fine, but it stops.
No,
It stops
I
you.
know how much that hurts, but I'd love for you to play a track now.
Okay. This is PIMP, but not as you know it.
Okay. All right. So the next thing I want to touch on is you also have started a music publication.
What have I not done?
It's if I'm not mistaken, I mean I am part of it,
You
so
are?
obviously I know all about it. But I want to hear in your own words what does the music zine mean to you, and why you started it.
Okay, so I think maybe the first answer is why did I start it? One day was very sick, and instead of being sick and normal people, I was looking at sort of like publications to read about music industry, but specifically in like underground and grassroots level, and found that there was none. This doesn't exist. And then for me, at the time, so I started this this is a year and 3 months now, 4 months
Yeah.
anniversary. So yeah, and I realized, well, I have all of this content and knowledge because of the community that we do. Why don't we just do something to really present what we have? And with my design background, it was very easy for me to whip it up while sick, by the way.
It is beautifully designed. It's so like cool. It's like trendy. It's very now, but also it has like a old school vibe a little bit with the paper and
Yeah.
so yeah, it feels like it could be a journal from
Yeah.
like back
Oh,
in the
that's-
day.
And that's what a zine is, you
Yeah.
know, it's kind of like this DIY paper collage
Yeah.
sort of look. I wish one day we could print it because I think that would be such an amazing thing. But for now, it's a digital zine going by monthly. But yeah, the main thing was it was filling a gap that didn't exist, which was journalism for grassroots level.
If there are any bankrolled outsiders listing, and if you have enough money to sponsor a small little independent publication, please reach out to us
Yeah.
on Instagram at the Faded Scene. Okay, so obviously we've gone over a year with the scene. We've published every month last
Yeah.
year, and then this year we're doing
We're on our
on the
15th
14th, the
issue.
15th issue.
Yeah.
And we've had, can you tell us about some of the amazing artists you've had on the cover?
Yeah, I mean, still is like a pinch myself moment, the fact that we've had exclusive interviews and sometimes exclusive cover shoots with High, Booker Shade, Palette Tape, who we had
Wes Bagley.
thank you. Yeah, it's just actually so many who was recently Laura,
Laura was great.
yeah.
Yeah.
And who else
yeah.
did we have? Damn Swindle.
Damn Swindle. Yeah. But I do want to point out that, yes, these people are quite well known in the industry, but like that's just one of the like articles. The rest of it is largely based on grassroots level artists. And I want to like also shout out, like recently somebody reached out to us because they had they were trying to apply for a visa, a global artist visa, and they needed somebody to write about
exposure.
them.
Yeah.
Could you like maybe shed light on what that was about?
Yeah, so it's coming out on the May issue, publishing on the 5th of May. But yeah, so it's an article that, we provide. So all of our team of writers and contributors are volunteers. But we kind of like provide the access for, again, journalism, press. And somebody requested that, is it okay to cover what they do so that they can showcase that, this is their art and what they do for a living, and to kind of apply for global artist visa. So that kind of stuff is, we try to be as helpful as possible, because as an expat myself, I know how hard that is.
As an immigrant myself, I completely like it's so hard when you're applying for a visa as if you're in a different country, and just having somebody who's willing to like trust you and like, you know, put you in a publication is so important. Like, you know, for us it's like
Yeah.
not that big a deal, but like for them it's
It
like
will make a huge
it would make a
difference.
huge difference.
Yeah.
It will be the deciding factor maybe whether they get to
Yeah.
stay in the country or not. So
So yeah, so as a community, we kind of do all this. This whole thing exists for the community, you know. But to bring it back to the fact about the covers, stories, and the exclusive stars,
yeah,
the angle of what we do, why we get them on is, you know, we tell their story because everyone has a beginning. And we as journalists, sort of publication, want to know how did they start, because we want them to give advice and wisdom back to our audience in the grassroots.
absolutely.
The main message for me was just don't give up. It's a long game in music, but you know, things can happen.
Yeah, consistency. Like, you know, they even when you don't feel like showing up, you just need to show up.
Show up.
And yeah, you don't have to be your best self, cheerful, but as long as you show up and you do your job, and you know, like I read an article recently that said that you know, every once in a while you'll see like new promoters show up with like flashy concepts and you know, like great designs and all of that, but like the people that survive, sometimes they're not like the most innovative, they're not the best, but they're the people that have managed to consistently put on nights, that have consistently stay in the zeitgeist. You know, you don't have to be the best, but you have to just like be like, you know, be resilient and present, and those are the people that actually make it in the industry. So yeah, connected to the Faded scene is also a sub project called the Faded Archives. Tell me more about that.
That really is a sub project, because, you know, with so many producers in the community and they make amazing music, especially, you know, connecting to Music Mondays and the community WhatsApp. There's just, I think that what the gap is for producers is that people know how to make amazing music, but they don't know how to talk about themselves. They don't know how to put their music out there.
I mean, I struggled with it for the longest time. I've still, sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure how do I like put myself into like 3 keywords with everything that I do. But yeah, the struggle is real.
The struggle is real, and you know, me coming from a music marketing background, I'm like, okay, well, the answer is pretty simple. You just need somebody to help nudge you a little bit, and so that's that kind of like that sub project that started. At the moment, because I have to manage so many things, it's kind of a bit on hold. But the whole point of it was you just need to describe your music, describe yourself, and then just put it out there, and we'll help you to put it out there as a content on our page, and you can expose yourself.
So it's basically a repository for artists to share their music, and then that can like reach people.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of music, shall we have a little bit more? Would you like to play another track?
Yeah, and it's called Happy Music.
Oh, amazing. We need more of that. Okay, so that was amazing. Who is that?
I can't remember.
Super Shy. Happy Music by Super Shy. Amazing. So let me just go back a bit to we were talking about consistency earlier, and something that you have consistently been doing for the last 2-3 years is the faded open decks.
Yeah.
And I believe it started off in different locations. There's been a few that have happened, and now it's found a new home. So yeah, tell me for people that might not know what OpenDex is. Let's just explain what that is, but also, yeah, tell me how you've been running it, and yeah, what keeps you excited with it for over such a long period of time.
So OpenDex is kind of like open mic. So you can kind of come and put your name down and in a raffle system, and if your number gets picked, go on and play whatever it is that you want. Open means open for us specifically in the Faded brand. And I've been running it for a while. I reckon 2 years ish, I think.
That's probably how I met you, through the open decks. Yeah. Yeah, I think you were running it with was it
Will C.
Will C, yes. Yeah.
So yeah, open decks, although it's very tiring, I'm not gonna lie, because the way I run it is I'm really present. That I try to, when I have the spare time, to go and literally speak to strangers as well and kind of make them feel welcome, because a lot of the time open deckers come sometimes by themselves, sometimes for the first time ever, and I just kind of want to make the environment really approachable and welcoming to encourage them, like, you got this. So it's actually quite tiring when you're doing it for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, because it requires so much. Like, people don't realize, especially speaking to people even, like, drains your energy, and especially in an environment where there's loud music and there's organization.
And then I'm doing the numbers and
the hats, and then managing people's like temperaments, people not getting picked and being like upset by it. Like, it really it's quite demanding.
People don't realize that, and then they go and kind of complain about it. I'm like, please do run your own and I will support it.
Well, you do that as well, right?
Yeah.
There's quite a few that you have supported. There's Techno in London. There's a couple of others.
There's Techno in London. There's Get Hooked, which is more like bassy, drum and bassy. And there's Kaleidoscope, which is more Afrocentric. So yeah, I do. That's the whole point, is I'm not here to be the monopoly of anything, I'm here to freaking help you go out there and make it happen.
We're not Live Nation.
No.
Newsflash.
Drop. So OpenDex is, it's been 2 years or whatever it was, and monthly. I've been everywhere, from Hop King Skate Park to Makossa. Shout out to
Makossa, old HQ.
And now Lab.Club in Shoreditch. But the main point of running it is to bring people together as a physical community. That's the part I think really links my digital space to physical space, is, having people come back once every month or whatever it is, and they're like, oh, I know you, oh, hey, I saw you, and then they're collaborating on different projects, which leads to like the promotion, Faded Presents project, which I help promoters do stuff. It kind of all links together.
Oh, that's a good point. Faded Presents. We need to talk about that, because that's basically how I got my start. I was the let's talk about what Faded Presents is, and then I'll put my 2 cents in.
Okay, Faded Presents project, which is another project. I know why. This is why.
We've lost count of how many projects.
But, the reason why I do everything that I do is I wish it exists in the world to help me as a person if I wanted to do stuff. Yeah. So everything that I do is because there is a need for it, in my eyes. So Faded Presents project is a independent project run by me and funded by me, where I train and help DJs to turn into independent promoters to launch their first night They get a full like resource pack. They get check-ins with me and the team, and they get cross-promoted through all of our platforms and stuff like that. And they get £50 towards their promotional fund. So that is like, you know, posters, maybe some ads, all the little bits that people don't realize. It actually costs money to just do something. And for me, it's providing the space to allow them to take risk, but test it out, you know, because you never know until you kind of do it real time. So this project, and thanks to Makossa, you know, allowing them to come in and just test it out, bring people, but test their language, test their branding, test all the content to be a good promoter.
Have there been any particular nights that started off with Faded Presents project and now have established themselves that you can think of?
Yeah, I think so many. Obviously you.
I wasn't fishing for compliments.
Fade in. Nan's Basement.
Shout out to Nan's Basement.
Yeah.
They I think they're probably the biggest ones, right?
Yeah.
That have come out of it.
Yeah, Make Music Mafia is doing such an amazing
Killing
job.
it. Yeah.
The Blocks is doing really well.
Oh yeah, Fitronic.
Fitronic.
Yeah, that's the Blocks is really good.
Yeah, and there's so many others. There's one where he went to Manchester and sold out 600 plus capacity venues.
Wow.
So
Okay.
he kept, Amre comes back to me and go, you were the start. You helped me to unblock everything. And I was like,
Well, that's how I started the show. Like
Yeah.
you, so I was for people that don't know, me and my business partner,
Yeah.
promoter partner, Benibi, we were the first people to get selected for the
Faded
Faded
Presents
Presents project. And yeah, we weren't really sure what we were doing with that, and you know, we did a night called Fade In because we thought our full disclosure, we thought that you would keep the brand, so we were like, okay, let's do a throwaway name that we don't need to worry about. But yeah, we did 2 editions of it. They were both really amazing, but then yeah, we realized that it was like clashing with your name, and we realized that you didn't want anything to do with Fade In. So
not that.
so we have now evolved, and we did several nights thanks to all the support from you and like the understanding of how to do what to do. We did like several different nights, and now we've
We've got a conglomerate brand.
conglomerate brand called
Yeah.
Did Someone Say, which I will talk about later. But yeah, it's thanks to you and thanks to all the support that you have given us as early career promoters and like early level DJs in the scene, that we are able to actually, you know, like have the space to experiment and to like put our ideas to the test and see what's working without worrying about, you know, just spending way too much money.
Too
and
much
then,
money, yeah.
You know, and,
That's the whole point,
yeah.
is allowing space to make mistakes.
yeah,
So-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, shall we have, before we move on to the last bit, shall we have another song?
Yes. This is me bringing out my pop girly. Shout outs to J-Lo.
Woo!
Oh yes.
It's for you, girl. Yo, I took you from the projects, put the best clothes in your closet like Ginger from Casino, and now you a pro. We was like Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe. All your jealous girlfriends hating, waiting. So I put the cards in your hand. All I know when Nas was your man, it was so real. Boats and sixes, special Japanese chefs making home cooked dishes. Plenty trips, invisible sets. You know what you missing? You missing?
Honeycombs for a while. I walked around with a smile, but deep inside I could hear voices telling me this ain't right. Don't you know it's not for you? I always knew what I had to do, but it's hard to get away. 'Cause I love you, I just try to say I couldn't do it, but I did it. Yes, I did. Telling everybody that I wasn't with it. Oh, brings tears to my eyes, I can feel it. And I know inside I'ma be alright. I said I couldn't do it, but I did it. Yes, I did. Telling everybody that I wasn't with it. Oh, brings tears to my eyes, I can feel it. And that voice inside says I'm feel it, and I know inside I'ma be alright. I said I couldn't do it, but I did it. After telling everybody that I wasn't with it, though it brings tears to my eyes, I can feel it, and that voice inside says I'm gonna be alright.
Said I wouldn't walk away. Some days I want to stay.
Days I want to
But
stay.
having you is what I need to do to be okay. Never thought it would be true.
Would be
Me
true.
living without you.
This life is crazy. Check it, yo. Nobody understands me. I'm dealing with pressure. My peoples is locked in the jail cell with no bail stressing. Guess it's the life of a kingpin. Rap Stephen King, rock bling like neon lights. We gon' be alright, but it's like you feeling me lesser. Claim I'm acting like a retard, right? Me and my boys, we start fights. When will I mature? You scream, I'm in the streets all night. Or where was I at? You found light brown hairs on my hat. I'm so cool.
Do it, but I did it. After telling everybody that I wasn't with it, though it brings tears to my eyes, I can feel it, and I know inside I'ma be alright. I said I couldn't do it, but I did it. After telling everybody that I wasn't with it, though it brings tears to my eyes, I can feel it, and that voice inside says I'm gonna be alright.
All right. It's going to be all right
Of course it is.
by
J-Lo and
J-Lo.
I forgot. I keep forgetting. And Nas, that's right.
Nice. So I have one last question for you before we move on to our little back-to-back. So you obviously spend a lot of time working on helping other people, DJs, promoters, communities. How can those people help you back?
This is such an interesting question that I can never really answer myself fully, because when you're working for the community, you really don't expect a lot back, but genuinely I do need help. Like you don't realize you need help, and what I need help with is for you guys to kind of support the community, support the people, but also like how I pay my bills is I host music marketing workshops. I do a lot of marketing services to help you elevate your brand and yourself as an artist, independent artist, and things like portrait photography,
Electronic press kits.
Again, everything that is helpful to you. So there are services available, so if you buy those services, that actually pays my bills, my rent, but also helps me to put back into the community.
Absolutely. Like, because also what people don't see is the countless hours of unpaid labor that goes into this. And yes, we do it for the community and we do it for the good of the people. But like at the end of the day, you can't pay your bills with love and fresh air.
I know. And it's hard when you're so into social work. It is hard sometimes to separate, but a really amazing guru told me once, he said, how can you help people if you've got nothing in your bag? So that's me learning.
Well, that's a really, really beautiful way of putting it. And so for people out there listening that have been part of the community or are going to join and that are like going to use your expertise, if you think that helps you in any way, then do reach out to Faded Society on Instagram, Faded Society official, or
the
you
brand.
can or email you at
fadedcommunity.com.
fadedcommunity.com and ask for what's look on the website what services Kat is providing and like sign up for them and use them. They're really, really good. Like the portrait photography is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how you did like some of those things.
Shout
They
out
were
to
so
Finn, my
good.
photographer. So I do the styling and stuff. But again, everything I introduce is like what I think we need as an artist, an independent artist, to do. So everything is there's a purpose to everything.
Yeah, I think Indiflow's one was really beautiful. There was one more.
Kitsch?
Kitsch was like gorgeous.
Yeah.
Her photography was just amazing, and it's like it's astounding how high quality that is, and that's so important for like
Yeah.
artists. So
yeah, press kits
yeah, if you
and
need
stuff.
if you need pictures for your press kit, like reach
yeah.
out.
Look at the brand. So that my brand is at the Faded Community on Instagram and everything else, YouTube and different things. But yeah, so and the website fadedcommunity.com.
Okay, so now I think I have kind of gone through all the questions I had to ask, and I can't wait for a little back to back. Would you like me to start off, or
Yeah, start.
Okay, all right, cool. So now for the next about 45 minutes, we're going to be going back to back, and then we'll be back for the last 10-15 minutes for like some housekeeping, and then yeah, that will be it.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. रात हमारी तो बताओ है अकेली बात हमारी जैसे सुलझे पहेली तेरे ख्याल में है पैर मेरी फैली हर लगी मेरे हाथों में चांद के मुझे रातों में रात हमारी तो बताओ है अकेली बात हमारी जैसे सुलझे पहेली तेरे ख्याल में है पैर मेरी फैली हर girls wanna get real bad, go front to front, then back to back. Run the beat, make it run like that. Body bounce when the beat get fat. All the girls wanna get real bad, go front to front, then run the beat, make it run like that. Body bounce when the beat get fat. All the girls wanna get real bad, go front to back, then back to front. Run the beat, make it run like that. Body bounce when the beat get fat. All the girls wanna get real bad.
When I get to the club, I start in the back, where the big bass got me feeling bad. But the girls in the front looking like big money, so I make my way up like a real beat bunny.
Run like that. Body bounce, beat, 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 beat. All girls wanna get back, front to front. Now
Make it run like that. Body bounce when the beat get bad. All girls wanna get real bad.
Run the beat, make it 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 run the beat. Run the beat, make it 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 run the beat.
ناس وبترازينا من زمان كله يجمع هنا في الميدان والضرب كله بالمليان زمن زن زن على الودن ناس وبترازينا من زمان كله يجمع هنا في الميدان والضرب كله في المليان اللي عدى فدى كله بوش ركز اصحى فوق للعفركوش قدام يا اسطى انتم ما جيتوش تعالوا في ساحتي يلا ما تخافوش ضربة مرزبة مش شاكوش نوستاليجا عم ما يجلوش تيجي على سكتنا يبقى بوش تيجي على سكتنا يبقى بوش
Every step becomes a mission. Every floor a clearer cue. I'm not chasing definition. I'm simply here and that's new. I took your name into my veins, changed my route, but not my aim. You came easier than controlling, smoking noise and restless My neighbors think I'm insane. I'm not, it's a game in my brain. Traveling won't solve my problems. Meds won't numb the pain. No answer came, not in the Novocaine. The edge of what was meant to be, not victory, a dirty escape. Guilty pleasure on a rampage. I have existential dread while rotting in my own head, scrolling away the years, bottling up stagnant tears. My neighbors think I'm insane. I'm not, it's a game in my brain. Travel won't solve my problems. Meds won't numb the pain. No answer came, not in the Novocaine. The edge of what was meant to be, not victory, a dirty escape. Guilty pleasure on the
Everybody here is dancing. All I wanna do is get your body
All right. That was chaotic.
kind of was. That was
But like in the best way possible.
yeah. That
I
was.
mean-
It's called music appreciation.
Yeah, we're not exactly. It was all like off the cuff. There was
Yeah.
nothing prepared. So that's what happens. That's what you call experimental music, guys.
Experimental back to backs.
Exactly. Okay, so we've almost reached the end of our show. I had a great time. What did you think?
I had the best time. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, we should do this more often. This was fun
Yeah, like I said, this was our first time ever after how many years of
of knowing each
doing
other.
on being on radio together. It's weird.
Yeah. Okay. So before we sign off, I would like to do some housekeeping in terms of just reminding people where they can find us and what events we're putting on. So I am KAFN, and you can find me on Instagram at kafn.music, and you've been listening to Caffeinated, and today was specifically Caffeinated Talks with Cap, aka
Faded Society.
Faded Society, and you can find
Me on Faded Society official, but please pop into the brand at The Faded Community on Instagram, on the website, everything else. I just realized there's one song I wanted to play.
Okay, we can do it.
No, we
do
can
it
outro
at the
it.
end. Yeah, outro it. Yeah, and don't get it twisted. She is Faded Society, and she's created the Faded Community. Okay, so I've got a few gigs coming up. On the 25th of April, I'm playing at a party called Brahma. It's at number 90 in Hackney Wick. I will be taking over the boat, actually, for the chill out room. We'll be playing a 2.5-hour set inspired by my grandfather, who I've never met. So it'll be like a lot of ambient, down tempo, experimental sounds, sort of. Like I didn't meet my grandfather, so I'm sort of like imagining what his life would have been like through music. He was a sailor, so there's going to be lots of water-related sounds, lots of whales, lots of fishes, and all that. Oops. So that's on the 25th of April at a party called Brahma. Shout out to Sam PV for booking me for that. He's an absolutely amazing promoter. Also does Pumping Velvet, I believe, which is a really, it's been going on for like 7 or 8 years. Also, I'll be playing at Heaven. My first booking in Heaven ever, and it is for a straight party.
The irony.
It's sort of like it's called Fox and Badge. It's an interesting concept. It's not exactly an underground event. It's more like a production. There'll be lots of cosplay, sort of like dress up. It's slightly kinky. It's all the artists on the lineup are South Asians, and we will be sort of channeling the goddess. No, not the goddess. We'll be channeling the power of Shakti, which is this concept in Hindu mythology, which is basically means power, but like something that comes from internally. So we will be doing that through the music and through the activities at the event. It's called Fox and Badge, and it's on a Sunday, 3rd of May. From 10 p.m. onwards. So I'll again be doing a 2.5-hour set. So lots of music for me coming up. Also, I run a community, which I mentioned earlier, called Did Someone Say, in collaboration with vinyl daddy of the scene, Benny B. I always get his name wrong.
I say Benabit.
And a couple of people that we mentioned earlier are part of our community, and they are also hosting an event. So, the Blocks, which is Fitronic, is actually hosting a pre-Brahma event, like literally next to. It's part of Number 90, so that's also on the 25th of April. So do go there. The tickets are free. It'll be Fitronic, it'll be Drastic Shuffle on the lineup, and there's one more person I can't remember, but yeah, it'll be really good. And then so go to the Blocks and then come to Brahma to see me play. And then on May 2nd, we've got Lee Skis, which is run by Maish and Pablito. They're also part of. They've also did they do Faded?
No, they
No,
didn't. But they come from the Open Decks era.
They come from the Open Decks community, so yeah, they're all part of within the community. And then on Friday, 8th May, we've got Hawks and Cabal, which is run by Benny B. We've got Engineer, who'll be playing a live set. Can't wait for that. We've got DJ Programmer, shout out, who is also on the Boat Pod. And then we've got Love Sensation and Benny B. And then on the 16th of May, we've got Mirror Moves, which is run by Noib Music. Alan, shout out to him. He's really very thoughtful about putting on his events. He's really just conscious of imbalances within the industry and always is making sure to address them. So he's doing a promoter only event edition of Mirror Moves, and on it I think is Nan's Basement and a couple of other interesting promoters who names are escaping me right now, but do check out Mirror Moves by Noib Music. And that's about it. We've also got back-to-back DJ battles. Just want a reminder about that.
1st of May at Alaska and Waterloo. Again, tickets are run by G-Shock, so you kind of have to come in, get the free ballot. But yeah, check out back-to-back at back-to-back DJ battle on Instagram, and all the info's there.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, shout-outs locked in and all that cool words.
Okay, so you said you had one more track to play, and it's inspired by. Should we tell the story?
Yes.
It's a very fun story. So last year we had somebody reach out to us offering tickets to go to IMS Ibiza, which is the music conference in Ibiza. It's going to happen next week, and at that point of time we were like, let's earmark it, but I don't think we can afford to go there, right?
Manifest it.
No, but we've somehow managed to manifest it, and we both will be at IMS Ibiza next week. This time? No, we'll be back, but we'll be there next week. So in celebration of that, Kat, you want to play some music?
Yeah, this is our outro. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you so much. See you next month.
Hello, party people. This is Captain Kim speaking. Welcome aboard Benga Airways. After takeoff, we'll pump up the sound system because we're going to Ibiza.
I don't wanna be a bus driver all my life. I'm gonna pack my bags and leave this town. Grab a flight, fly away on Benga Airways. Fly me high, Ibiza sky. I look up at the sky and I see the clouds. I look down at the ground and I see the rain go down the drain. Fly away on Benga Airways. Fly me high, Ibiza sky. We're going to Ibiza. Back to the island. We're gonna have a party in the Mediterranean Sea. Far away from this big town and the rain.
Well, that was the show. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and I'll see you guys next month, same time, same place. Thank you.